Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So we are very close to the beginning of one of the greatest celebrations we possibly can attest to, apart from the anniversary and things like that, right? We got the worldwide download celebration. Not only we have that, basically we had the whole unification of operation schedules. Basically after this, Global and JP will be synced, meaning that banners that come subsequently after the worldwide download celebration will be shared. So that's going to be very nice. So one of the next things that we should be able to receive is, I should expect this maybe tonight, in the next few hours, we should start be able to getting these things, right? The Memorial Dragon Stones. So if you guys don't know, you can be able to get these Memorial Dragon Stones. And this works whenever you invest 50 Dragon Stones, however you invest them, right? Whether it be multis, whether it be utilized between World Tournament, like stamina refills, things like that. So if you use 50 over the course of, I believe, this period between the 18th of August till the 21st of August, of course, of next year, that should be the calculation period that they gather between that date and a few days ago, basically almost like a week ago, that they have the cutoff to the calculation of the Dragonstone consumption period. So this means that from this date, Friday, August 18th, 2023, all the way to Wednesday, August 21st, that is the period of calculation between the Memorial Dragonstones. I do have a post that I do need to look up real quick so I can be able to show you guys how many did I got last year and things like that. Alright, so I found the post right here. Last year it seems that I got at least 467. I will say maybe this year it's gonna be a little bit less. This is because I got sort of lucky during the the whole celebration period. Ever since the worldwide download celebration, of course, they start counting those. Last year, I will say that I might have invested a lot of stones last year. We did went for the hero celebration. That was also pretty good. We also had the Saiyan Day celebration where I kind of went a little bit crazy, and also we got the anniversary. But anniversary as a whole didn't took me like, I want to say, less than 2,000 stones in order for me to get all the units and things like that, and the percentages that we got on them, like that is pretty good. So I will say that maybe throughout the celebration as a whole, it all depends on how many did I actually get, but yeah, 467 was the number that I got last year. So but yeah, this, as I mentioned, I don't know if any information is here right in the wiki, so I will have to just look it up. We got all these things coming up later tonight, which is awesome. But I do need to look it up. I don't know if it's around here somewhere where it's all listed, where we get the Dragonstone cutoff and things like that. I think the news happened like around this period of time. I don't remember. Maybe that's the returning campaign. Let me see the countdown campaign. Is there anything here with regards to the Memorial Dragonstone calculation or something like that? I highly doubt it. Yeah, there's no news. I think, of course, shoutouts to Truth. He was able to just post the news here. So, yeah, of course, with every 50 Dragonstones you invest means that you get one Memorial Dragonstone. So for example, if I were to calculate it, let me go ahead and, yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting to see. So 467 were the ones that I got, divided by what is it, divided by 50, or just 467 multiplied by 50? I think that's how it is. So it's one Dragonstone per like, of course, 50 Dragonstones is equal to a Memorial Dragonstone. So if it is that way, I think you gotta multiply all those things, all the quantity that you got for it by 50. and that'll basically mean all the stones that you spent. So I spent last year 23,350. Did I really? I don't think that's a right number. I don't know. I don't remember how to calculate this. This is pretty. I don't feel like I went 23,350 dragon stones for this. I don't think so. Chad, I think that is the correct calculation. 460. So that means that I actually really spent 23,350 dragon stones to get 467 of these. Damn, that is just wild. Okay. Yeah, I might have gone a little bit crazy the past year. If it's the exact calculations, like if I'm calculating it correctly, then yeah, I've used like 23,350 stones over the course of a year, bro. That is just, Jesus, that is bad. Okay. So here is the distribution method. So upon login, for those people who have their IDs ending at 0, you guys are possibly gonna get, well, not possibly, it happens every year, right? You guys are going to get these immediately upon login, so that is gonna be nice. And it's gonna be subsequential between periods of 30 minutes. So as you guys can see, an hour is gonna be 30 minutes. Like if your ID ends up in like, 3, then it's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes until you get them. For example, my ID ends up with a number 8. It's been like that every single year for me. So I will have to wait until hour number 4 for me to be able to get my Memorial Dragon Stones. And of course, I will do the video where I got these amounts of Memorial Dragon Stones and see how, like, this is good, a good amount. How many stones did I spend last year compared to this year? Like, we'll see. But yeah, that is the way to calculate it. For every stone that you spent, or for every 50 stones that you spent, you can be able to get one of these Memorial Dragon Stones. Of course, this is a screenshot that I took last year, and it seems as though I kind of went a little bit overboard last year. I don't know if that number is correct either. So I'm gonna possibly ask that during the stream. And I'll put a correction in the description. That might be, this might be wrong, but I feel like that's correct. Like 23,350 stones for you to get all of these, man. That is just crazy. So yeah, I mean, I kind of wailed out last year. So we'll see. See how much is the target of how many stones did we spend. So but yeah, of course the calculation period did ended, so we have already a new one starting, and that is gonna go all the way till next year. So any stones that you might have spent maybe on UI Goku's banner, on Topo's banner, or even on Cell Max's banner, those are going to qualify for next year's worldwide download celebration, which will provide you the Memorial Dragon Stones and things like that. I'm already like at 600 due to the fact that Cell Max just shafted me all the way to heck, but we'll see. But yeah, that is the way to calculate it. I believe starting tonight, as soon as we hit login, we will be able to see all the details regarding the Memorial Dragon Stones. They always drop as soon as the celebration begins, so we will see how this is gonna roll out and how many people are gonna get lucky in getting like a ton of these or a lot less than these. And you guys can be able to use these to your leisure. You guys can be able to exchange any I think what was 150 Memorial Dragon Stones for a certain character that you guys might have had. It's the same characters that you can exchange for the ones that you can summon for on this banner. So the latest one is Super Trunks right here, so you guys can see. So you guys can be able to obtain units from Super Trunks below the threshold of release for these characters. Super Trunks of course did release at the beginning of January this year, and that unit well, that is the most earliest unit that you can be able to cash in with the Memorial Dragon Stones. There's nobody like, you know, Saiyan Day Vegeta's not going to be there, or the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, they're not going to be there. So starting from Super Saiyan Trunks all the way back is where we can be able to exchange these units for the Memorial Dragon Stones, or you guys can be able to exchange them for tickets. So since this banner is available in ticket form, you guys can be able to exchange those Memorial Dragon Stones into tickets. So you guys can be able to do your 50 ticket summons and be able to get at least, what is it, 20 or 10 guaranteed SSRs at the end. So, or yeah, like this one in particular, it has the guaranteed 20 or 20 characters in here, depending on whichever you want to go for. But you can do whatever you like with those. I don't particularly recommend doing anything in specific. Like if you are missing a unit, just, and depending on how many Memorial Dragon Stones you have, if let's say if you have 149 Memorial Dragon Stones, basically limiting you with one Memorial Dragon Stone away from getting a particular or specific unit, then I might just suggest just use them for the tickets. But if you have enough, or at least over 150, that means that you can be able to exchange them for any unit that you want. So I would consider either doing that or just test your luck with the tickets. But yeah, that is my little breakdown of the Memorial Dragon Stones. Shout out to Abu for providing us the info on these. They will start dropping, I want to say, in the next hour and a half or so. I'm going to try to put this video up before the hour comes in. The next hour, we're going to have the Worldwide Download Celebration beginning. And then the next few hours, we're going to have the banners coming out soon. So I want to say that we are starting to go ahead and get these as soon as the celebration starts. So I think I'm getting mine, what is it, 4 hours. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, a midnight. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below. How many do you think are you going to get? I don't know. A lot of people will not be able to keep count for those, but yeah. Let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.